welcome back to My Hockey Live. This is Andy Giandomenico with Andy Greenberg, and behind the screen we have Pat Serio. So today's game, second game of the doubleheader, is the Saints of Sacred Heart taking on the Panthers of Whitman Hanson.
Similar to the first game here, we have a smaller school playing against a bigger school. Sacred Heart plays in the Mayflower League, Division III. They're a young program, only been in existence 2 or 3 years at this point, but they made the tournament last year already. Off to a very good start. Whitman Hanson's coming off a tough 6-11-3 season. But they play in the Patriot League, Keenan Division. They're a Division II team. And they play in a league that contains even some Division I teams, including Duxbury, a Super 8 participant last year. So they're used to playing a significantly higher level of competition than what they should be facing today. You got to wonder how much of a difference that's going to make, Andy.
Yeah, Whitman Hanson, of course, bringing back a lot of seniors, whereas the Sacred Heart has one.
Yeah, Sacred Heart is a young team. Their captains, in fact, the tri-captains are all juniors, not seniors. Forwards John Quinn and Colin Gillis, and goalie Ian Fillion.
And returning for Whitman Hanson is not much in the way of scoring.
No, their leading returning scorer from last season is senior captain Zach Burke with 14 points, along with junior Jared Pendrak with 8 goals. Other than that, the offensive cover was pretty bare from a team that really wasn't scoring very many goals to begin with. And in the first 4 games this year, they've only scored 6 goals. So I guess they have struggled to score the same way you might have expected they would have with how little they brought back.
Going against today, also the goaltender for the Saints is the junior assistant captain, Ian Fillion, who has 2 goals against in the 2 games. Sorry, he has a goals against average of .77.
He's off to a heck of a start, obviously. They're 1-1 on the year, Sacred Heart. They lost 1-0 to Rockland, who we just saw in the last game. But they also have a win against Blue Hills, who has really been the traditional power of the Mayflower League over the last 6, 7, 8 years. Maybe going back even longer. So they have to be feeling good about that.
So coming at you here to start the second game of the night, in white in the home bench is the Whitman Hanson Panthers. They'll be skating from left to right. And skating right to left in blue are the Saints of Sacred Heart. Starting goaltenders, well, as I mentioned, Ian Fillion, the junior alternate captain for Sacred Heart. And for Whitman Hanson is number 1, David Perry, the sophomore. So here's puck drop. Puck 1 forward, Whitman Hanson gets it in deep immediately. Knocked back behind his head is Fillion. Sent along to the near boards. Centering pass, nobody home. Walking out through the neutral zone now, the captain for shot, save, turned aside by David Perry. Puck now comes through the neutral zone once again. Coming in along the near boards, giving chase for Whitman Hanson is number 14, Jake Gannon, the junior forward. Stepping in from the point, number 15, the captain, Nick Villanueva. The puck goes in along the far corner. Sacred Heart sends it back up along far boards. Tapped forward, but not out. And back in behind Fillion. Sacred Heart controls. Body played by number 23 for Sacred Heart, Tom Emilio, the junior defenseman. And the puck goes down for an ice.
Boy, it did not take long at all for Big John Quinn to make his presence felt at that breakaway there. And I do mean big. Quinn is 6'4", 190 pounds. You got to think physically he's going to be a real matchup problem for the guys that he's been playing against. And when I say that he's a big part of the offense, he is the offense so far this year. 5 out of the team's 6 goals.
And an assist on that 6th.
And an assist on that 6th, coming off a 35-point season last year.
Coming up along the far boards is number 2, Dan Lincoln of Sacred Heart. Passes in deep, but now controlled and sent out to the near side for Whitman Hanson. Puck play back behind the blue line and sent across the red. Puck comes in, and we have a whistle dead for offsides.
I got to say, the Sacred Heart team has some very good size, for a small school like this. Number 19, Liam Walsh, a freshman, already 6'3".
Nolan Warren for the Panthers wins puck forward, but is controlled by number 9, Matt Finn, the sophomore defenseman for Sacred Heart. Puck passed out front, can't connect, and then comes back to center. Controlled across their own blue line is Sacred Heart. Bouncing puck, another giveaway. Nearly sets up an opportunity, and puck comes back across, nobody home, coming across the red line into the blue line, into the Sacred Heart end. Pass forward, Dura Perry controls and loses it across. House number 6, Cormac Perry for Sacred Heart. Settling down now is Sebastian McMillan. Across the red line, gets it in deep. That was number 9, Matt Finn, the point man. But bringing it back out now are the Panthers. Across the blue line, sending it into the corner, carrying around behind Fillion, and pass out front, nobody home. Puck sent back, turned away safely to the corner. Puck across to the far side, up to the hash, and then back in behind Fillion to the near side. Control there, puck comes up along the near boards, knocked out of the air by number 7, Dura Perry, and it's sent forward. Giving chase for the Saints is number 8, McMillan, but the play is whistled dead for an ice.
It looks like Sacred Heart's first line is going to be coming back out here for the shift for the draw on the defensive end.
It's the first line of Gillis between McCaffrey and Quinn. Puck comes out to the point. Pass across, shot blocked down. It was number 15, Villanueva, the captain, with the shot. His D pair is number 21. Shot goes in wide of the net. Villanueva controls at the point. Sends it in. Bouncing puck out front. Controlled and can't be kept out by Fillion. So put home in the scramble out front.
Gonna get paid.
Number 8, Zach Burke, the captain for Whitman Hanson, is the one who finishes it out front.
Well, the captain, the team leader, stepping up right away to put his team on top.
All right, puck comes across, gets another shot off. Fillion holds on to it. Got up, stuck behind his blocker, and covers up. Face-off coming to the far side, stick side of Fillion.
And after giving up that breakaway to Quinn right at the beginning of the first shift of the game, you certainly have to be impressed that they played him and his line a lot more successfully that last shift, obviously. Not only keeping them pinned back, but scoring the goal themselves.
Alex Uva wins the draw forward into the corner for Whitman Hanson. He now controls it and sends it back in along behind to the near side. Played by number 2, Corey Howard. Number 4 gets a pass out front, turned aside. That was MacArthur for the Panthers. Puck comes out to point, bouncing puck. Bouncing puck out front. MacArthur sends it in behind the net. 19 on the point, Zach Pike keeps it in, gets it in to the far corner. Bringing it along behind Fillion to the near side. And drawing a penalty was Alex Uba, the centerman of the line.
It looks like that penalty is going to be on number 22, defenseman Ryan Leonard. That's going to be a hooking penalty.
10:59 here in the first. Of course, MIAA, we have a minute and a half penalties. So Whitman Hanson goes up with a man advantage. Puck comes on the draw to the glove side of Fillion, the near side of the ice. Puck won over to Gagnon, but lost and sent out the length of the ice by number 4, Steve Firm, the sophomore defenseman for Sacred Heart. Controlling behind his net is the captain, number 15, Nick Villanueva for Whitman Hanson. Coming forward across the red line, bouncing it in is number 19, Pendrak. But Sacred Heart's able to clear at the length of the ice, giving chase with speed and turning off the Jets to the blue line was number 16, Colin Gillis, the junior captain. And here comes Whitman Hanson across the red line. Across the blue line is number 18, Pendrak, stepping in patiently across the goal line, sends it back to his point man, Nick Pike, across to his D pairing, but now controlled and sent forward with a pass. Here comes an opportunity for number 15, John Quinn. Once again, this shot goes up high off the glass, and right back at it come the Panthers.
Two big opportunities for Mr. Quinn already.
And here he comes moving with speed once again, but he loses the puck, and coming back the other way is number 14, Nick Gagnon, for Whitman Hanson. Gets a shot off just wide of the net on a deflected shot, but now controlling in the corner and stepping out along the far side is number 3 for Sacred Heart. That's the defenseman Liam Flynn. Now controlling along the near board and setting along behind his own net. And now out to clear to center and sent back in. That was the captain defenseman, Nick Villanueva, for the Panthers. Along the near boards now, controlling into the corner. Puck comes out forward. Shot goes wide of the net. That was number 4, MacArthur, with the shot. Here's another opportunity. Tipped puck by number 18, Zach Pendrak, out front. Looked like Fillion might have got a piece of that one as it went sailing wide of the net. Carrying it in for Sacred Heart, that was number 17, Kazmuski, a junior. And now Sacred Heart has it. Sorry, Whitman Hanson has it and carries it out to clear past the red. They get a fresh set of skaters on the ice. Number 5, Liam Sweeney, one of those captains, controls behind his own net. He steps out along the far side boards. Pass forward to clear. And a nice little breakout. Now here comes number 9 with 2-on-1 opportunity. Number 9, number 28.
Delayed call.
Pass coming across the ice. And the net has been knocked off its stanchion.
I think this is either going to be a board or a hit from behind.
So once again, the penalty coming on Sacred Heart.
And that looks like that's going to be on number 9.
Matt Finn.
Matt Finn, the 5'11", 220-pound sophomore defenseman. Another big guy.
They certainly have the size advantage in this game. That Sacred Heart does.
They do, but often at the high school level, the problem you find with the size is when you attempt to play physical, you end up finding yourselves in the penalty box like Matt Finn is right now.
So face-off coming to the near side, glove side of Ian Fillion.
The big guys seem to draw the attention when they play physical.
Certainly, especially against a smaller team as we have here with the Panthers, Whitman Hanson Panthers.
Absolutely, and the refs are always looking to protect the players, as they should be.
Captain on captain draw, and Zach Burke gets sent out. Puck nonetheless won by Whitman Hanson's number 18, Pendrak. Puck goes across, 19 holds in.
That penalty was a double minor, by the way.
It was indeed. Controlled behind David Perry, the goaltender for Whitman Hanson, by number 5, Liam Sweeney. Up to his co-captain. Cross, centering pass can't be corralled. That was Burke with the pass. A scrum along the far side. Two bodies aside. The puck bounces out towards center, but sent along safely behind the net. Puck kept in now. Can't quite get a shot off is Zach Pike from the point, but it's nonetheless held in the zone and now sent once again back in deep. Sacred Heart sends it out to the point, held in again by Pike, sends it across to the captain, Villanueva, again to the captain with a quick shot, bounces off a body out front and sends up, going up into the glass. Puck comes back out to the top of the circle. Puck in behind, sent out and nearly cleared, kept alive by Villanueva, who thought it was out and therefore didn't play it. And the puck comes all the way back down to David Perry, the goaltender, played in front of the net and then sent forward. Though keeping it in, still on the penalty kill. Giving chase is number 19, Liam Walsh of Sacred Heart. Stopping on a dime is Walsh. And once again, Sacred Heart gets the puck in deep. I say these bright blue jerseys and white jerseys make for good contrast on your screen.
That they do.
Icing coming. It was Villanueva sent it, looking for a pass. Nobody home. So face-off will come in front of David Perry. 6:29 left in the period. 1:05 left in the penalty kill for Sacred Heart, though they do have an offensive zone face-off coming.
Feels kind of strange to say this, but so far this game, Sacred Heart has actually played better short-handed than they have even strength.
Actually, in the last game, there were some very good scoring opportunities coming from the short-handed play.
Yeah, they were, including a short-handed goal.
True. And you don't see that every day. So carrying along the far side is the captain, number 8. Pass out front. Sorry, shot out front. Fillion is able to turn it aside. The rebound was there, but safely turned away by the Sacred Heart defenders. And the puck in the corner. Bodies flying. Number 4, Steve Firm for Sacred Heart. Tries to clear, doesn't quite make it as it's kept alive by number 21 for Whitman Hanson. The puck comes all the way down. It's played by number 5, Liam Sweeney, one of the captains. He walks out across his blue line, carries across the red, across the blue, loses the puck into the corner before he can get a shot off, but steps out of the corner himself. Bouncing puck out front, once again controlled by Fillion.
Nice alert save by Fillion there.
5:34 left in the first. 10 seconds remain on this double minor for Sacred Heart.
And Sacred Heart is very close to successfully killing this off. But one more important defensive zone draw here.
One, in fact, by Whitman Hanson. Yes, back to number 5. The captain, Liam Sweeney, gets a shot off, which is smothered by Fillion, taking another offensive zone draw. 4 seconds.
Rinse, repeat. Let's see if Sacred Heart does a little bit better on this one.
Taking the draw for the Panthers is number 9, Nolan Warren. His attempt to draw it back is stymied and the puck goes forward. That was number 18, Joshua McCaffrey, a freshman skating with the big boys. And now the Panthers carry across the red line, across the blue line. Shot attempt is tipped away on a back check by number 8 for the Saints. 8 is Sebastian McMillan. Long pass looking for McMillan there as he was up by the offensive blue line. Didn't connect, and we have an icing coming.
And it looks like Big John Quinn and Sacred Heart's first line is going to come out for this offensive zone faceoff. Let's see if the Saints can grab a little momentum after killing off that double minor.
Taking the draw is Gillis for Sacred Heart. It is, however, won back by the Panthers. The bouncing puck is played forward across the red line. Giving a quick chase is number 18 for the Panthers, Pendrak. But now coming through the neutral zone. Number 15 has it. John Quinn takes it into the corner. Loses it at his skates as the puck bounces out forward along the near boards. Kept alive by Gillis. And now sent back in with his hand, but corralled safely by Nick Villanueva, who sends it out across the red line. And it's going to come all the way down for an ice. Tough to see an ice after a hand pass, so a poison puck in the offensive zone. But Villanueva sends it down like the guys, looking for a pass, nobody home. And a face-off coming now to the near side, stick side of David Perry.
Honestly, I don't know who he was passing it to there in that play. There was nobody even remotely in the vicinity.
So puck won by the Panthers. Back as number 5, the captain, Liam Sweeney. Steps it out across. And now to the far side, number 16, Alex Uba sends it back. And now, nice pass. Couldn't quite connect, but tipped in just this side of the red line, therefore no icing. Number 6 for the Saints sends it forward. That was Cormac Perry. Another bouncing puck. Saved by Fillion. Rebound left, but safely turned aside by his defenseman. Nifty pass through the legs. And now here comes number 2, Dan Lincoln. Puck turned aside, however, by number 5, the captain, Liam Sweeney. of the Panthers. He carries it out himself along the near boards. Stops, regroups, sends it across to his D pair, number 7, Fredrickson. Fredrickson with a long pass, bouncing through the neutral zone, but now controlled by Liam Flynn of Sacred Heart. His pass, however, couldn't quite clear and is kept alive at the point. Now bouncing puck through the neutral zone. Carried out now by number 9, Matt Finn, the defenseman. Passes across to number 7 for the Saints. That was Derek Perry. And now coming out carrying is Villanueva. Once again, a captain. Bouncing puck, takes an interesting turn and winds up going all the way in. Covered up by Fillion. Face-off coming in the attacking zone for the Panthers.
Some up and down action there, but not much in the way of scoring chances.
So here the draw comes to the near side, glove side of Fillion, the goaltender, for the Saints. Draw taken, won by the Saints, though the puck is now loose in the circle. But now tipped through the neutral zone. Giving chase for the Saints is Kazmuski. Puck drops in, back to the Sacred Heart end. And sent in weakly across the line. But now a bouncing puck goes across the slot, going through some legs, and kept alive at the point by Villanueva. Goes in deep into the far side corner. Sent up, but now corralled, and passed through the neutral zone to number 16, Gillis, who steps across, loses the puck briefly, gets a shot on net. The loose puck, however, goes to the side and is brought out safely to the near side. Puck bouncing high off the glass and comes out through the neutral zone. Controlled there by Sacred Heart's number 4, Steve Firm. And now bouncing puck through the neutral zone. Kazmuski goes for a much needed change. It's Howard, passes forward to MacArthur. MacArthur across the blue line. Doesn't get much wood on the shot, and Fillion's able to smother it and take another face-off in the attacking zone for the Panthers. 1:29 left to be played in the first period.
Yeah, this is going to lead to Whitman Hanson getting yet another offensive zone face-off. They've had a lot of those in this period.
Face-off won by number 2, Dan Lincoln of the Saints. Pass turned away from the front of the net. And the puck tipped to clear by number 18, Joshua McCafferty for the Saints. And coming back in for the Panthers, puck lost along the far boards. Stepping away there was number 5, Sweeney. Puck goes back in deep into the Saints end. Now controlled by 16, Uba. Gets a shot off. Fillion turns it aside easily. Dangerous pass. And comes out to center. Across to number 21. And across the blue line. Holds on to it, but ends up losing the puck to the corner. Pinned in there is number 4, MacArthur, by number 6, Cormac McPerry of the Saints. And we have a stoppage of play for a holding.
Interference penalty.
Interference.
That's going to be on Whitman Hanson. It's going to lead to a offensive zone face-off on the power play for Sacred Heart. And Coach Joe Bina for Whitman Hanson is probably not happy at all about taking an offensive zone interference penalty like that.
This is the first power play opportunity for the Saints. Taking the draw is Gillis. Wins it forward. And the puck is cleared to center. 22, Leonard controls for Sacred Heart. Sends it back forward to Quinn, who can't quite handle the pass. And the puck gets sent in deep. And that's going to bring an end to the first period. 1:12 remains in the penalty kill for Whitman Hanson. The Whitman Hanson does, however, lead 1-0.
I think Coach Bina's got to be satisfied by and large how that period went. Very good defensive effort by Whitman Hanson, led by senior captains Liam Sweeney and Nick Villanueva, numbers 5 and number 15. I both felt both of them played very well that period defensively. You know, probably would have liked to have got something from all the power play opportunities they've had. You got to wonder if that's going to come back to bite them later in the game. But they have the lead. They've more or less played well, especially defensively, and I think they have to be pretty happy with their performance thus far.
So today's game is brought to you in part by We Print Today. We Print Today is a full-service copy shop and commercial printer offering copies, printing, blueprints, engineering copies, signs, posters, banners, rubber stamps, and much, much more. Serving all the South Shore, including Kingston, Plymouth, Duxbury, Pembroke, Carver, Marshfield, Halifax, Hanson, and all of Cape Cod, We Print Today offers free pickup and delivery of your orders. Call to schedule an appointment today at 781-585-6021 or email at info@weprinttoday.com.
Check them out on the web at www.weprinttoday.com.
Also, most importantly, today's game is brought to you by the boosters of Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart School in Kingston. The boosters for the boys ice hockey program have generously brought us on scene. We're MyHockeyLive, and for MyHockeyLive, I'm Andy Gendomenico and Andy Greenberg. And of course, behind the screen is Pat Serio of Serio Video. Thank you. Gentlemen, to tonight's matchup of the Whitman Hanson Panthers with the Sacred Heart Saints. Coming at you with second period action. The Panthers will start out with the man disadvantage. It's a Sacred Heart power play. Here, 1:12 left in the power play to start the period. Puck stolen by Liam Sweeney, the captain, stepping in with a pass across. He had an open Jared Pendrak, but couldn't quite connect. A man down opportunity. Gloved out of the air is David Perry.
Flashed a small glove hand there.
So after the quick run, man down by Whitman Hanson, Sacred Heart answers back quickly, but Perry had the glove to block it down. So face-off coming now in the offensive zone for the Saints. Whitman Hanson's captain, however, Villanueva, clears it the length of the ice where it's played by Ian Fillion. Puck sent forward and now out across the red line as Sacred Heart brings it back into the offensive zone. Pass forward, can't connect as it's blocked away by the skate of David Eldridge. Sorry, of Liam Sweeney.
And what do you know it? Big John Quinn with the goal to tie it up.
That was a bouncing puck come out of the corner. Quinn's able to pick it up and just put it right to the roof, just over the corner, just over the shoulder of David Perry. Slips in just underneath the crossbar.
It's amazing how when you're a good player, the puck just seems to stick to your stick.
He has been moving his feet very well, Quinn has.
And the difference to this point for Sacred Heart has been special teams. Power play goal. Excellent penalty killing in the first period. And that's how they've got it to 1-1.
Sacred Heart brings it down. Sorry, Whitman Hanson brings it down and gets a quick answering shot, but it's kept alive and sent back in. Saved by Fillion. And now carrying out is number 7 for Sacred Heart, Dara Perry. Centering pass, stolen by a swarm of bodies, and sent out to center. Bouncing puck goes across the stick of Joshua McCafferty. Here come the Saints, coming up, sent in deep and going for a change. That was number 4, Steve Firm, the defenseman, going in on the rush, sent it in deep. And now bringing it back out are the Panthers, carried by number 5, William Sweeney, the captain. Carries it in all the way, in below the circles, and sends it in deep behind Fillion. Swings around to the near side, up the hash, and the puck bounces up and out of play.
Very nice rush by Sweeney there on that last play there. He's playing a heck of a game so far.
So face-off coming to the near side, blocker side of Fillion. Puck won back by the Panthers in a quick shot. That was number 19, Zach Pike, with the shot. Fillion smothered it. And another draw coming in the same spot. puck goes down into the corner where it's controlled and sent around to the far side. Stepping up is Liam Sweeney. Coming out to the near side, number 19, Zach Pike. Sends the puck in, but now coming clear is number 15, sorry. That was Quinn once again. And across the neutral zone. Puck goes in deep. Played behind Perry. Bring it to the near side now. Comes Liam Sweeney. Puck across to the far side, across the red line. Carrying across the blue line. That was number 28 for the Panthers. Zach Burke now has it, stepping behind the net, pass out front, turned aside by Fillion. A diving play keeps it alive by Zach Pike. And now out to the far side. Villanueva's shot goes wide of the net. And now Pike sends it back into the corner. Behind the net is Gagnon. Stepping forward was Villanueva, but he couldn't control. And now an opportunity here for the Saints. That was number 19, Liam Walsh.
Yeah, that was a neat little backhander he got off there. I've always been a big fan of the backhander. It's very difficult for the goalie to follow the flight of the puck off the back of the stick.
But Perry covers. Draw coming now. One of the Panthers players lost his mouth guard, was on the ice. So that play won't count. Draw will reset. 11:31 here in the second period. The game is tied 1-1. Draw one back by the Panthers. Controlled. Here comes Villanueva stepping out of the corner. Loses the puck in the referee's skates. And kept into the zone. Puck bounces across to number 8. Pressed across. That was a pass from McMillan. And a bouncing puck comes out to the point, up in the air, and knocked down on the ice, but sent into the corner. Villanueva gives chase, plays the body. From the ice, the puck is played by McMillan. Sorry, McMillan was on the ice as he played the puck. But now coming up the near boards. Puck comes across the neutral zone, but now back come the Saints. Perry carried and lost, and now here comes a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Panthers. Passed across. That was Howard to MacArthur. MacArthur couldn't finish as the puck was tipped away. And now puck goes wide of the net. Miscommunication there, and it's carried out by the Panthers. Pass out to the point. Blast coming in. Bouncing puck. Saved by Fillion. Nice ice level shot there by number 21 for the Panthers. Gets it in, leaves a rebound. Fillion's able to stymie both.
Yeah, Fillion has definitely brought his A game today.
So here come the Saints. Back across blue, across red, across the blue. Misfire on the shot, but the puck remains in the center. Puck bounces off the crossbar and up into the netting. Shot there by number 15, once again, John Quinn.
I think there's no doubt that Sacred Heart has managed to generate more attack at even strength this period than they did in the first.
Offensive zone face-off for Sacred Heart. Off to the glove side, near side of the zone. Sent around. Puck kept in on a aggressive pinch. But finally cleared. Puck comes to the near side. Number 14, Jack Gagnon, has an opportunity walking in. Loses the puck briefly, but Fillion stays strong. And now, coming right back at you the opposite way, is Quinn once again. Drags it between the legs, but then loses the puck into the corner. Fillion, however, takes the puck in the corner. Now goes across behind goaltender Perry. Bouncing puck comes across Perry, and he's going to have to take a draw in his own zone. Bit of a scuffle out in front there.
I'll tell you, Liam Sweeney played that one-on-one against Quinn there very, very well. He's played very sound fundamental defensive hockey this whole game.
So as we have matching penalties here, 9:09 left in the second period. Just a reminder, today's game is brought to you by the generous work of the boosters of Sacred Heart Hockey. So face-off coming here at center ice. Each team's at even strength. The penalties were matching. Taking the draw for the Panthers, MacArthur. Lincoln for the Saints, won by Lincoln. Sent in along the near boards. And sent along to the far side. Walking out, knocked off the puck. The physical play here is picking up strongly. Carrying in. That was Walsh. Shot from Firm goes wide. D coming to the near side. 21 now has it. Passes up through the neutral zone. Tipped in into the deep and then controlled. Walking out with a wraparound attempt. Covered up by Fillion.
Wow, things have gotten pretty chippy here over the last 3 minutes or so. I think the officials are really going to need to step up here and take control of this game.
As the officials are trying to work out who belongs in the box for which side, we'll remind you that the other partial sponsor for today's game is WePrintToday.com. 8:17 left in the second period. Game is tied 1-1. Battle of Whitman Hanson Panthers, Sacred Heart Saints.
Kind of morphing into a rather physical and chippy affair here.
Certainly.
Blood's boiling, tensions are starting to rise.
We were talking at the end of the last game how you love to see the heart in these games and physicality, but this is not what you're looking for.
Heart, physicality, but within the whistles.
Precisely. Hopefully the refs are able to keep this game under control. Coaches as well. This is not entirely on the referees by any means. I'd say the officiating has been pretty even.
No, I agree. I think it's been a fairly called game. I think it's been a fairly even game.
So the draw comes in the offensive zone for Sacred Heart. Controlled by the captain, Sweeney, behind his own net. He sends it out to center. The bouncing puck goes across to the far boards. 18 Penjack. Sorry. McCafferty for the Saints has it. He sends it along the boards, along far side. We are currently playing with man down play for Whitman Hanson.
Yet there are no penalties up on the scoreboard. I think the ref might be talking to the scorekeeper about precisely that right now.
It confuses me somewhat as there's 2 men from each side on the bench, in the penalty bench right now.
Well, my best guess then would be that somebody got a double minor. I think that would make the most logical sense. But because they don't make announcements here after goals or penalties, it's hard to tell exactly who got what.
So we will persist. Nonetheless, there is still no time on the board for a penalty. In any case, the Saints are setting up in the power play mode, 5-on-4. Carrying across is number 18, McCafferty. He carries all the way behind the goaltender, Perry. Loses it, however, to Sweeney. Sweeney passes across behind the net to Nick Villanueva, his co-captain, who sends it all the way down the length of the ice. Getting a fresh set of skaters on the ice are the Panthers. Pass through the neutral zone, controlled here by number 2, Lincoln. Gets a shot across, nobody home to tap in on the open side of the net. Puck down into the corner. Puck bounces, centering pass there, bounced off the goaltender's helmet. And Whitman Hanson returns to full strength. But they will immediately go for a penalty.
Oh, man. Big hit along the boards down the corner there.
There's going to need to be some disciplining here. As the goaltender was making his way to the bench, there was a collision of sorts. And judging by the way the game has been going, I would suggest that it was not entirely accidental.
Would not surprise me.
I don't know which way.
I would also, Whitman Hanson going back in the box, Sacred Heart going back on the power play. This is going to be a much more dangerous situation for Whitman Hanson at this point, though, because the last power play, John Quinn was one of the Sacred Heart players in the box. He's out. He will be on the ice for this power play, and he has a power play goal already this game, already this period. So this is a golden opportunity for the Saints to take the lead here.
So as both benches clear, coming out for the draw for the Saints is the line of Quinn, Lincoln, Walsh. It is, however, the Panthers that win the draw back. But the puck is kept in, but now out to center. Carrying across is Walsh. Pass forward to Lincoln. Centering pass looking for Quinn. Doesn't connect, but is kept in nonetheless. Bouncing puck out front. Perry's able to keep it out of the net. And the puck comes back across now to 22, Leonard. Leonard back to the captain, number 16, Gillis, who for the power play is playing at the blue line. Centering pass. That was Quinn once again with the shot opportunity.
Golden opportunity there. Had the top of the net open, but unfortunately put it over the crossbar and out of play.
Wound up hitting the netting behind us, behind the net. So another offensive zone face-off coming, power play face-off coming for Sacred Heart. Nope. As it was direct off of him, the draw will come outside. Nonetheless, same set of lines out there for the Saints. Lincoln will take the draw with Walsh and Quinn. At the point is Gillis and Firm. Gillis. Pass forward to Walsh, who can't control. Puck goes in, now Walsh has it along the near boards. Sends it back to Firm, who gets it in deep. That's Lincoln, sends it back. Now Firm taps it forward. Bouncing puck, controlled by Firm, takes a shot, bounces off of Quinn's leg, and it comes out. And nearly all the way down. Instead, however, the puck gets bounced and tipped across to the near side boards. Carried forward. Here goes Gillis. Gillis with a shot. Turned aside by Perry. And cleared nearly, but not all the way. But now here comes the captain for the Panthers, Liam Sweeney. Gets a shot on net, saved, and turned aside to the corner by Fillion. Across to the far corner. Shot out, pass out to the slot. That was the captain, number 8, Burke, with the shot that doesn't make it all the way through. Bouncing puck comes out in the clear, out to center. The penalty is now over. Going in now to the defensive zone is a tired Gillis, who's been out here for a very long shift. Looking for the change opportunity are the Saints, but pressuring instead are the Panthers. Carrying is Pendrak along the boards. Burke, the captain, helps him out. Puck comes across, looking for Villanueva, who wasn't quite there yet, but he now controls along the near boards. Pass across to 21, who sends it in deep to Pendrak. Pendrak up to the near side, now controlled, and shot taken by Villanueva onto the far side. 21 can't keep it in, and the puck comes all the way down. And finally, the Saints are able to get new skaters on the ice. Coming up quick, though, is Villanueva trying to send it forward where he had a 3-on-1 building. And here comes the opportunity for the Panthers. 2-on-1 shot turned aside by Fillion. That was Nolan Warren with the opportunity, but Fillion's able to turn it aside. He got the glove on it. 21 keeps the puck in, and now the puck comes all the way out to center, through center, and into the defensive zone for the Panthers, but their attempt to bring it back in is stymied, and puck comes out. And in along the near side goes number 9, the defenseman Matt Finn for the Saints. He holds in the corner and walks out with it. Wraparound attempt by who else but Quinn is turned aside and covered by Perry.
You know, there was a very nice save by Fillion on that rush by Whitman Hanson, but 2-on-0s have to end up in the back of the net. And you look at a play like that, you can understand why Whitman Hanson is struggling to put the puck in the net. Averaging only a goal and a half a game, and through almost 2 periods this game, only 1 goal again.
Offsides call here.
But not to take anything away from Fillion, he has played a very, very good game.
2:50 remains in the first period. Second period, sorry. A very, very scrappy second period. And here comes an opportunity. Shot turned aside by Perry. That was Lincoln with the opportunity. But now carrying out, pass across, doesn't quite clear. But here come the Panthers. That's number 9 for the Panthers, Nolan Warren. Gets it in deep into the corner and goes for the change. Coming out through the neutral zone. Turned away, and now here come the Panthers once again. Number 2, Howard, gets the shot off, turned aside by Fillion into the corner. Centering pass. Fillion is able to block down the shot. Another shot opportunity comes from Pike from the point. It's now turned deep into the corner. Giving chase. MacArthur. Bouncing puck out front. Carried forward. And out. Quickly sent back in by Pendrak. Puck goes behind Fillion. And now here come the Saints coming out. Puck knocked down out of the air. High stick would be called, now called off. And here comes the captain, number 5, Liam Sweeney, for the Panthers, coming out of his own zone. Puck goes to neutral. Controlled now by Pike, who lost it back. Corralled by Gagnon across. Sweeney sends it forward along far boards. And out to the near side. Bouncing puck comes around. Played by Perry. Left for Pike, who stops, resets, comes back up the near side. 59 seconds remain in this second period. Still tied 1-1 as the puck goes in to the offensive zone for the Panthers. Held along by the red line by Pike. Bouncing puck comes over. Shot goes wide of the net. Up to the far boards. Quick shot from the point. One-time attempt by Lincoln. now in the near corner. Puck goes out all the way down. Icing coming. Icing has been waved. Panthers get fresh legs. Coming up along the far boards. Tip forward, nobody home. And an offside whistle.
With 1 second left.
So 1 second left in the second period. 1-1 the score. In the past 5 minutes or so, the dirty play has slackened back.
It's calmed down. And that's probably a good thing. But it's definitely a good thing.
So that'll do it.
That'll do it. Special teams are the difference at this point. Power play goal for Sacred Heart. Multiple penalty kills for Sacred Heart. And that's why they're in this game, tied 1-1.
This game also brought to you by, in part, the boosters of Sacred Heart, as well as WePrintToday.com. So for Andy Greenberg, and I'm Andy Genomenico, and we have Pat Serio behind the screen. We're with MyHockeyLive. We'll see you for the third. Welcome back to the third period action. We're tied here, Whitman Hanson and Sacred Heart. Just to let you know, anybody who's interested in Sacred Heart, on Sunday, January 25th, from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Sacred Heart Elementary and Early Childhood Center, we're going to have an open house for interested families. Families interested in the elementary school, grades 1 through 6, and the Early Childhood Center. It's preschool, pre-K, and kindergarten for the 2015-2016 school year. You'll have the opportunity to tour the schools and speak with students, teachers, and parents. Ready for puck drop here for third period action. Skating left to right across your screen are the Panthers of Whitman Hanson in white. Right to left across the screen are the Saints of Sacred Heart. Up along the far boards, icing's waved off and carried behind by Villanueva. Sent up the near boards. Coming up is 18 back to Villanueva. 3-on-1 opportunity. Villanueva gets the shot off, and it's smothered easily. Shot to the chest of Ian Fillion. He covers up. We have a face-off coming.
It's an excellent breakout, though, that Whitman Hanson worked on that play.
Set up nicely into a 3-on-1, but 3-on-1, you don't want to just take a shot immediately. Not at the chest, anyway.
No. No, apparently he'd make a good cop because he put it right into his center body mass.
Puck goes up far boards. Controlled into the corner. Stepping in along to the near side. And up and out. That was Liam Flynn. And now, here's Quinn. He steps in, hip check attempt, takes the man down. Then played in behind Perry. That's number 5, Sweeney, the captain for the Panthers. He carries up along the far boards, past the hash, up across the blue line. Takes in, coming towards the near side, across the red line, across the blue line. Comes in along, across the near circle, cross, pass, across, and the puck winds up in the back of the net. That play was set up by Sweeney, who took it the length of the ice, came in starting on the far corner in his own end, took it across the red line, and came into the near side all the way down, past the face-off dot, and sent it across where it was number 16.
Alex Uba, the freshman.
Alex Uba, who finished. He slid it through Fillion, who had it, and then it snuck across.
Heck of a play by Sweeney to set that up. Really, he's been Whitman Hanson's best player the whole night.
Uba gets another shot off. And bringing it out now for the Saints. Drop pass by Lincoln. Can't quite corral. But here comes Leonard at the point, sends it deep into the corner. Held now, walking around. centering pass attempt. Puck back out to the point. That was Perry, sent it in deep. Now it's Gillis. Kazmuski also gives chase in the corner. And the puck comes out and is cleared down the length of the ice. Icing will not come as it was knocked down by the Saints player, where it's controlled by Leonard behind his own net. Steps out, breakout, intercepted. And the puck sent back in, but controlled by the Saints. And lost now. Warren in the corner, sends a pass out front, but it's turned aside. And we have an icing coming. Now waved off. Playing behind Perry comes the captain, Villanueva. He walks out, loses it at the red line, and right back comes Dara Perry. His centering pass, however, is knocked out of the air. And a high stick is called on Jeremiah MacArthur. That's the wrong team. Steve Firm.
Well, it is a very good thing for Whitman Hanson that centering pass was knocked out, because you know who was going to be on the receiving end of that.
Mr. Quinn himself.
The one guy who you would not want to have the puck in good shooting position.
Draw one back, and Quinn nearly has an opportunity. But it's kept alive instead by number 21 for the Panthers. And that was Jared Pendrak, the junior forward, who puts it in the back of the net. 21 held it in at the point, got somewhat of a shot off, didn't make it all the way through traffic. Pendrak picked up the garbage and put it in. Put it over the stick side arm, just underneath the corner.
Sacred Heart could have and should have cleared that puck at the blue line there. Didn't do so, and they just paid a heavy price for it.
So quickly here, 11:59 to go in the third, and Sacred Heart is quickly down 2 goals. Going in deep behind Fillion. And now coming out along the far boards. There goes Dan Lincoln, giving chase. The puck comes back, and it's going to go down for an ice. Looking for Alex Uba, the freshman who scored the second goal with a long pass. He was behind the defense, but he couldn't quite connect. And we have a icing, so the faceoff will come to the far side, glove side of David Perry, the goaltender.
Freshman might be showing a little bit of confidence now after scoring that go-ahead goal.
Puck played into the corner. And now out come the Panthers.
Oh, man.
Penalty coming.
That's looking like it's probably going to be another boarding call, I would imagine.
This penalty coming for number 19, Walsh of the Saints.
Well, more than anything else, Sacred Heart's done an excellent job killing penalties this game. They're really going to need for that to continue right now, because if they give up a power play goal here and fall behind 4-1, it's going to be very difficult for them to come back in this game.
So here comes the draw. In the offensive zone for the Panthers. The draw will be taken by number 18, Jared Pendrak. He wins it back to the point, where Pike sends it in deep, but it's quickly cleared out. Not quite the length of the ice, and quickly back come the Panthers. Bouncing puck out front, through legs, bounce, shot, and now turned aside again by Fillion. Puck into the near corner, and out to the far side, and it's going to go down the length of the ice. Puck played by Perry, off to his captain, Villanueva. Villanueva comes out the far side of the cage, walking up, across, passes forward to Pike. Pike carries across the blue line, drops it off, and a quick shot for Gagnon goes wide of the net. Villanueva across the red line, and Pendrak gets it in deep. Now it's Villanueva himself giving chase. Puck is kept in by Howard. It's MacArthur. Now Villanueva. Quick shot off the cage of Fillion and he's able to hold it down.
You know, a short while ago there, number 14, Jake Gagnon for Whitman Hanson got stapled against the far boards over there. So Sacred Heart not letting that penalty dissuade them from continuing to bring the physical game.
23 seconds remain in the penalty. 10:15 left in the period. Draw coming to the stick side of Fillion, and the puck is one out. And who's going down? That was the defenseman Flynn, who gets taken down in front of the net with a hook. That's the defenseman Flynn who had the opportunity there, who gets hooked down in front of the net. Penalty now in favor of the Saints. Face-off coming to the near side, stick side of goaltender David Perry.
It looks like that's number 19, Zach Pike, going to the box. Sophomore defenseman.
So 4-on-4 play for 13 seconds before the Saints take their power play, and the Saints are going to call timeout. So coach is down 2 goals.
Yep.
Looking to get something started here.
Yep, Coach Tom McDonald looking to rest his power play guys and maybe come up with some sort of set play here. With 10:09 left in this game, 3-1, they're about to go on the power play. We're at a, I would say we're at a critical juncture here.
This game brought to you by the boosters of Sacred Heart and by WePrintToday.com.
Coach McDonald talking to his troops right now as they prepare after 13 seconds of 4-on-4 play to go on the power play, where they do have a power play goal early this game, courtesy of Big John Quinn, early in the second period.
So coming out for the Saints is Quinn and Gillis, as well as Firm and Lincoln. So 3 forwards, 1 defenseman, though Quinn does line up for defense when they're on these power plays. It is not, however, a power play for the next now 10 seconds as the puck is won across. Quick shot, gloved down by Perry. The shot came from Firm from the far side point.
Be watching to see what Walsh does when the last 6 seconds of this penalty expire. Is he going to jump right into the play, or is he going to go to the bench and somebody else is going to come out? We'll find out shortly enough.
He was that shot goes off the crossbar.
Courtesy of Quinn, once again.
That's his second crossbar of the day. And Walsh goes right on the ice. He was part of their first power play in the earlier goings of the game. Pass now goes in deep, handled by Fillion, who sends it up to the near side. Gillis sends it back to Firm. Pass doesn't connect, and it's sent right back down. That was the captain for the Panthers, Liam Sweeney.
Sacred Heart has Walsh hanging out way up ice at the far blue line.
Here's Quinn. And Walsh is still offsides when he touches up.
Down to 30 seconds left on this power play.
The draw will come at center ice. .30 seconds left in the power play. 9:09 left in the period. And here come the Saints. Once again, Walsh was set up way up at the blue line, but the pass doesn't connect. And instead it's cleared back down. Here comes number 18, Pendrak for the Panthers. He gets a quick shot off. Fillion turns it aside. The rebound is left out front, but it's taken back, and right back up ice comes Flynn. Puck out front. Penalty's over as the goaltender's banging his stick to announce it. And here comes the Panthers' number 14, Gagnon, delivers the body. Again, that time on Quinn. And a penalty is going to be coming against Quinn.
That's going to be Quinn's second penalty of the game. He's certainly filling the box score in multiple ways.
He took that penalty after a clean hit on him. He decided to lay the body back when the puck was nowhere around.
I got to be honest with you, Andy. That's one thing that I don't understand about today's game is how players, even after being on the receiving end of clean hits, somehow feel like they have to settle the score.
So 8:09 left. And now it is the team in the hole that is killing the penalty once again. Puck is kept in by Liam Sweeney of the Panthers along the near side, and once again kept in, and then he takes it out himself and resets back to his co-captain and defensive pair, Villanueva. Sweeney passes across. The puck is knocked down and now sent out once again, and Sweeney recollects it, sends it across in front of Perry to Villanueva, who then sends it right up forward across the far boards. Coming in is the third co-captain of the day. And the puck comes all the way back out to Sweeney. Across to Villanueva. Will take it up himself across the blue line and into the far corner. His centering pass gets turned aside, but he holds on to it and he centers it once again. Bouncing puck out front, comes back, and now it's Sweeney. To Pendrak. To Villanueva. To Pendrak. Shot from Pendrak. Turned aside. Kicked off by Villian. It's now cleared down, and Perry plays it behind his own net. Here, as the play was down behind Perry, behind the goaltender for the Panthers, there was a big body contact between number 14 Gagnon and a Sacred Heart player at center ice. So Gagnon goes back to the box once again. He just came out.
And there was absolutely no reason whatsoever for him to do that. That was an absolutely foolish penalty behind the play, and you could tell Coach Bina is very upset with his player after that.
So 20 seconds of 4-on-4 once again. Carrying out now is Sweeney. He takes it in. Eerily familiar to the last play, where he took it to the far corner. And his shot goes across. Blockered away and now gloved down. Face-off coming now as Sacred Heart returns to full strength, but the face-off will be in their own zone.
Quinn comes out of the box and goes right onto the ice for the power play.
So it looks like that same power play unit for the Saints, with the one defenseman firm and 4 forwards.
Time is ticking away at this point here, though. Sacred Heart really needs to cash this in.
Puck comes up and sent right back down by the Panthers. Once again, that was Sweeney. He's been everywhere for the Panthers tonight. But now here comes Quinn. Stays cross ice. Does a nifty toe drag behind his back. Passed out front. Loose puck. Nice setup here by the Saints. Puck goes off the skate. Played by Fern. Left off. And now Fern again controls at the point. Sends it off for Quinn. Quinn tries to walk around another player, and this time Villanueva clears it the length of the ice. Fillion comes out to play it, trying to push this team up ice quickly. That's Lincoln. Sends it forward. It's now played by Quinn, who gloves it down out of the air for himself. Takes a shot. Another one goes high of the net. After the shot, he was knocked cleanly off his feet. But once again, the puck is cleared out. The penalty's over. 5:23 remains. And that was a massive hit by Jeremiah MacArthur of the Panthers. Bodies are flying left and right here. Another shot in on Philly, and he turns it aside nicely to the corner. No rebound left. Villanueva's shot goes off the side of the net. And the puck comes out to 21. 21 gets a shot, goes wide of the net. And now out comes Perry. Passes back, sends it back. Villanueva controls. Puck lost and now sent in deep. Giving chase for the Panthers is Corey Howard. But the puck goes deep now behind Fillion. Coming out now to the point. 21 controls, gets a shot in, bouncing puck, goes wide of the net. Nolan Warren working back there for the Panthers. Up against Perry, among others, for the Saints. Puck comes out, body taken, puck stays all the way going out to the neutral zone. And now coming right back in. Here goes number 28 for the Panthers. He gets it in deep. In behind Fillion, the puck goes, where it's controlled by Perry. That was the captain, Quinn, once again sending it forward. Does not connect entirely cleanly, but here comes number 28 once again for the Panthers. His centering pass doesn't go. So the puck now ends up in Quinn's possession behind his goaltender, Fillion. He passes a dangerous pass forward, but here come the Saints once again crossing through the neutral zone. There goes Liam Walsh giving chase. But the puck is controlled by the Panthers, sending it across the blue line, but not quite out. Walsh keeps it in. Tipped forward by Lincoln, but now here come the Panthers. A beautiful pass up from Pike to Pendrak. Doesn't entirely connect, and the puck goes up into the corner where there's a pile of bodies coming now to the near boards. Controlled by one of the captains, Zach Burke. He gets it in deep once again. Knocked off the puck by Leonard of the Saints was Pendrak of the Panthers. There's a stick on the ice behind the goaltender's cage. Pendrak keeps the puck alive down in the far corner. Stepping out now is Burke. His shot goes off the side of the net. Knocked off well is Gagnon.
Heavy hit by Quinn.
And the puck comes out to center.
You got to wonder at what
Sweeney
point.
now controls.
And you got to wonder at what point, with less than 2.5 minutes left, the Sacred Heart's going to pull their goaltender.
Icing has been waved off. The puck goes into the near corner. Burke, among others, for the Panthers, is able to send the puck free, but off and now in possession, and then sent right back in. Here comes Sacred Heart coming out of the corner. Number 18 for Sacred Heart sends it forward. That's McCafferty. And once again, the Panthers bring it right back. We're playing tennis across the red line. Back and forth we go. Pass comes out. Villanueva gets a shot in from the point. Ends up blocked down, and then finally covered up by Ian Fillion with 1:42 to go. Still 3-1 in favor of the Panthers. Face-off coming to the near side, glove side of goaltender Fillion. Today's action brought to you by the boosters of Sacred Heart and WePrintToday.com. There's a long delay here as we wait for a puck drop. Arguments about timeouts. Nolan Warren there for the Panthers wins the draw forward. And a quick shot goes off the side of the net. Banging at it is the Panthers player. And once again we have a scrum.
This time the refs managed to break it up fairly quickly.
Much better than the end of the second period where things got very, very dirty. Long changes. Taking the draw for the Panthers is Zach Burke, the captain. Also on the ice is Villanueva, the captain. For the Saints, it is the line of Quinn and Walsh. And the third is Gillis. Here comes Pendrak. He sends it back to his D-man, Villanueva. Goes across to number 21. Big hit delivered by Quinn. Puck now in the near corner. Out walks Walsh, going behind his own net. Coming up, ducking away from the hit. And then tossed off the puck by Burke. 58 seconds left in the period, left in the game. Puck comes out, played by Villanueva. Pass back to 21. Panthers go for a change. Goaltenders off the ice for the Saints. Puck now carried up. Pass forward, now controlled. And a quick shot. Once again, gloved down by Perry. Another shot. That one from Quinn. Controlled now by number 4, Steve Firm. 19 seconds to go. The Saints still down 2. Puck comes out with an empty net in front of him. The puck is lost by 16, Alex Uba, the freshman. 9 seconds remain. Has one more opportunity. Quick shot off. Perry gloves it down. And the Whitman Hanson Panthers are able to hold on to a 3-1 victory.
Now, Whitman Hanson gets their first win of the season. Punches themselves a ticket to the championship game where they will face Dartmouth. Consolation game, the Saints of Sacred Heart will be facing the Rockland Bulldogs.
So today's action was once again brought to you by the Boosters of Sacred Heart and WePrintToday.com. For MyHockeyLive, I'm Andy Genomenico with Andy Greenberg, and Pat Serios behind the screen. Thank you very much. Have a good night.